All right, good afternoon to you once again. Thank you so much for joining us here on SA Today. We've got breaking news as it is now. As you may know that there's been a number of looting happening in and around Johannesburg. So our reporter Sashin Naidoo has been attacked in Malvern, Johannesburg. Naidoo was en route to cover a visit by Police Minister Bheki Cele when crowds who've been looting and protesting attacked him. An SABC vehicle was also damaged during this incident. Naidoo was just at the police station to open a case. A number of areas, as I said, in Gauteng have been scenes of running battles between the police and the crowds as they targeted shops that are owned by foreign nationals. But for more on this now, we have on the line our reporter Sashin Naidoo. Sashin, a very good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for coming through. Quite an unfortunate incident here. Before you tell us what happened, are you okay?
Yes, Palace. I'm actually fine as we speak. Just a few, scrapes and bruises from the broken glass and the bricks that they were throwing at the vehicle as I was trying to get to that media briefing. But other than that, I am fine. I'm on the way back in a tow truck now to the SABC.
But what happened, Sashin, as we say that you were on your way to cover the Police Minister Bheki Cele's visit? What actually happened? Do we even know who was behind all of this?
Well, basically what happened, I was in the area from around 6 o'clock this morning where there was rampant looting of stores mainly owned by foreign nationals. And there were also quite a number of cars that were torched. From what I saw, there were more than 60 to 100 cars that were burnt to the ground. So we do know that it was basically a situation where people from the hostels, especially Jeppe, Denver and so on, embarked on a rampant looting spree. So while I was on my way to that press briefing with the police minister, I assumed that I was actually passing a taxi rank at the time when my vehicle started being stoned. So I don't know whether what exactly sparked them to come and attack me or anything of that nature, but I managed to get away after my car being, severely. The windscreen was burst, the back windscreen was burst, the windows on both sides of the car are now broken. And then from there, I just had to drive as quick as I could to get out of the area. I went to the police station, laid a report, and that's where the tow truck eventually ended up picking me up from now as we speak.
And I suppose because it was quite a number of people, Sashin, it was a bit difficult for you to actually see who may have been behind this. But a case has been opened with the police?
Yes, that is correct. And now as we speak, I just left the police station about 10 minutes ago. A case of public violence has been opened, and police say that they will be investigating the matter. However, I can safely say that the Jeppestown, Malvern area is a no-go for motorists now because cars are being stoned and, motorists are being attacked violently.
As you say, Sashin, that you've been covering this looting since the early hours this morning, do we know what's behind or the reasons really behind this looting?
Well, what we understand from the police's side is they say that a building in Jeppestown was on fire last night where 3 people lost their lives, and they think that is what actually started these, sporadic incidents of looting. However, that cannot be 100% confirmed at this stage. But police spokesperson Mavela Masondo says that police are on the ground, crime intelligence officers are on the ground now as we speak, trying to ascertain the correct or to get the proper motive for what actually sparked these incidents of looting. Because as we know now, it wasn't only Jeppestown and Malvern, it has spread to Tembisa, Turfontein, the Johannesburg CBD as well. So, it has gotten a bit quite out of hand at this stage.
All right, Sashin, that's where we'll leave it for now. Thank you so much for coming through, and we are happy that you were not injured, of course, during that unfortunate incident. Our reporter there, Sashin Naidoo, who was attacked by a number of people whilst on his way to cover the Police Minister Bheki Cele's visit. Of course, the SABC's cars badly damaged, as he said, but a case has been opened with the police. Peter?